America, ladies and gentlemen, is not a dream. It was a dream in the beginning. It was the greatest dream ever experienced in the minds of men. And it wasn't just a dream for that century. It had been a dream since the very beginning of humankind.
The news is just apocalyptic. Didn't you think with the Cold War being over, things should have gotten better? How many of y'all were as stupid as I in believing that? Wow, it's over. 40 years of threat of nuclear weapons, it's over. Cool. I'm wrong. Now 12 different countries have nuclear weapons. It just got 12 times as bad. Fuck you. Life is harder now. Work more. Oh, jobs are scarce. Fuck you.
It just seems to me that only a really low IQ population could have taken this beautiful continent, this magnificent American landscape that we inherited. Well, actually, we stole it from the Mexicans and the Indians, but hey, it was nice when we stole it. It looked pretty good. It was pristine. Paradise. Have you seen it lately? Have you taken a good look at it lately? It's fucking embarrassing. Only a nation of unenlightened half-wits could have taken this beautiful place and turned it into what it is today, a shopping mall.
Oh, absolutely. This has been a goal for this. It's the reason this country was founded. And Americans don't understand that. The founding fathers, many of them were deists. They were members of the secret society. Some of them were members of the Illuminati. They created this country and gave the common man freedom for the first time in the history of the world, made him a king in his own right. They told him what he had to do to keep his freedom and what he would lose if he didn't do it. And when they did this, giving the common man freedom, it toppled all the kings and queens off their thrones all around the world, and that was the major goal of establishing this country.
Anyone dumb enough to want to be in the military should be allowed in. End of fucking story. That should be the only requirement. I don't care how many push-ups you can do. Put on a helmet, go wait in that foxhole. We'll tell you when we need you to kill somebody.
That's all you got here, folks. Mile after mile of mall after mall. Many, many malls, major malls and mini malls. They put the mini malls in between the major malls. And in between the mini malls, they put the mini marts. And in between the mini marts, you got the car lots, gas stations, muffler shops, laundromats, cheap hotels, fast food joints, strip clubs, and dirty bookstores. America the Beautiful, one big transcontinental commercial cesspool.
Quit putting a goddamn dollar sign on every fucking thing on this planet.
If the common man could have been vigilant and maintained his freedom and not given in to the I want and I deserve and you gotta feed me and you gotta do this and you gotta take care of me and change my diaper and wipe my butt and get me a job and entertain me and all that kind of stuff, which always leads back into what they call democracy, which always leads into socialism, which end goal stated by Marx and Lenin is communism. Democracy is absolutely indispensable to socialism, and it's going to be an enslavement like nobody can even dream of, and it's going to extend worldwide.
How do the people feel about all this? How do the people feel about living in a coast-to-coast shopping mall? Well, they think it's just fucking dandy. They think it is cool as can be, because Americans love the mall. They love the mall. That's where they get to satisfy their two most prominent addictions at the same time, shopping and eating.
Well, I believe it was about 3.8% of all the people in the colonies helped found this nation and fought the Revolutionary War to create it, give what they called their posterity liberty and freedom. And the United States government was created to protect the rights of individuals, whether or not they voted. No matter what happened, they were supposed to stay within the bounds of the Constitution and protect the rights of individuals, and guaranteed us in that document constitutional Republican government, not just in Washington, D.C., but in every state, every county, every city of this country.
Yo, it's 2008 right now. Shit is really fucking crazy. Truthspeak.org. Volume 2, The Rebel Union. Yo, check it. Speak.
In the previous chapter
after I listed the many facts that the demons are after your business and any laughs. That's definitely exact, so listen to me tell the truth. Don't believe a single thing they ever try to sell to you. Every piece of information that comes in the form of televised media is more disgusting than war. The trust in a sword when the pen is just as mighty, yet we trust it blindly and so much we ignore. And the flood is rising, yet in comfort we soar like nothing's likely to happen. Touching mics and the rap is my lucky drive and my passion. Wonder why when I'm rapping it's nothing like what's imagined. Must remind of the acts of the upper lies, the assassins are must designed for the fashion of crushing lives and the fuss aside. How high must these gas prices fucking rise before you take a look and wonder why they want us blind? So run and hide or fucking cry.
They take it all away from you. They make you talk. They never trust you, it's forever fuck you. They take it all away from you. They make you talk. They never trust you, it's forever fuck you.
Yo, I took a little hiatus in between for digging deep, even closer into the hoaxes, jokes, and the mysteries. I know it's history, I studied the text, and we're getting torn down, and when nothing is left, no more couch, no more house, no fucking respect. Only trust in the crust of the junk you accept. So what's in a deck? Another shitty song where music is turned to ruin and burn, and getting on with the lies with this kind of disgust is fucked. The mind's in the cusp of dying as such, and yet even as we writhe and we cuss, even if we threaten violent eruptions, time is enough. It's the essence of alive and a touch. Your perception of your life in the front, the focus, not the weapons that they fire for what we're open. And they're driving the trucks down our throats and the line in your guts with clouds of smoke. Yo, it's time to destruct. What?
They take it all away from you. They make you talk. They never trust you, it's forever fuck you. They take it all away from you. They make you talk. They never trust you, it's forever fuck you.
Is this a nature? A different race or a different flavor? A different taker, a different acre. A mission made to get rid of neighbors. A simple day turned to instant labor. I wish and pray for the soldiers with washed brains, clean of anything resembling individual thought trains. This kid's invincible, here's the shit he listens to. He's a soldier, he's a shoulder lifting the missiles, boom. And he's a banker, and he's a gangster, and he's police. He's a senator, he's an ambassador, and he's elite. And he's a street urchin whose life is decayed. Every day, hopping a train, crossing the plains, it's like a grenade. Rolling next to the army boots, feet like bricks in wet sand, and yet he hardly shoots because he knows he's open to be a target, and we alarm him. Sizzling in the sun, we're not safe when the bad cops take men for cash crop blazing.
They take it all away from you. They make you talk. They never trust you, it's forever fuck you. They take it all away from you. They make you talk. They never trust you, it's forever fuck you.
Volume 2, truthspeak.org, the Rebel Union. Only saying to wake up. It's not that much to ask. Take advantage of the true power of your own mind. Find the truth. Yo, I frequently find upon meeting the mind, speaking divine, a shine of an immediate kind, conveniently blind till the system completely declines. The deepest ravines and it's easy to sheep. Lose a wool of skin for the freak and elite. A piece of me speaks as a sheep in his teens, knowing it's fucked up. And the foolish pretends, knowing no matter what I need to compete. Become a contender and move with the pen. In the run to discover forever. Thunderous weather approaches, so do it again. Cause finding balance is quite the challenge despite the talent. The rhyme it sound like I'm quite a sounding it, so I choose to climb the mountain and grow aloof. The golden rule, don't just shoot, know the truth. Approach and lose or show and prove. I hope you choose the option you know that's power for growth, and not the bottomless hopes that copies and clones. I'm so confused. I'm saying wake up, don't be blind. I'm saying wake up, open your eyes. I'm saying wake up, don't be a sheep. I'm saying wake up, don't fall asleep. I'm saying wake up, don't be blind. I'm saying wake up, open your eyes. I'm saying wake up, don't be a sheep. I'm saying wake up, don't fall asleep. We living in a place where dinner engagements turn to prison arrangements. A simple mistake is slipped and replaced with a sicker and heinous. A brick in the face, then resistance to pain, then disease to be free in the imminent peace that we miss by an inch and we bleed. A riveted speech by a liar, the type to find a reason to bomb a country cause he couldn't be a firefighter. Not the type of guy that I'd admire. I seek to be the eye, the tiger. Not the type to buy a cheap machine, waste of iron and plastic after the price is higher. I'm inspired by desire to live. It's time to try to resist. Survival exists. Existence in the life that we wish to get better. So finding the truth should be your mission forever. Stay blind and get used to living in pleasure, cause you're living this foolish endeavor. You should remember, I'm saying wake up, don't be blind. I'm saying wake up, open your eyes. I'm saying wake up, don't be a sheep. I'm saying wake up, don't fall asleep. I'm saying wake up, don't be blind. I'm saying wake up, open your eyes. I'm saying wake up, don't be a sheep. I'm saying wake up, don't fall asleep.
Well, the only thing I can say to them is they're not going to like being slaves either. That badge and that gun isn't going to give them any special privileges in the New World Order. In fact, if they'll read State Department Publication 7277, they'll find out that most of their law enforcement agencies are going to disappear except for a small group that will be just used to maintain internal order once they have everybody in the bonds of enslavement. And also, if they study the history of socialism and communism, everybody who helped socialism and communism come to power are the first people that they eliminate once they have welded the last chains in place.
I'm saying wake up, don't be blind. I'm saying wake up, open your eyes. I'm saying wake up, don't be a sheep. I'm saying wake up, don't fall asleep. I'm saying wake up, don't be blind. I'm saying wake up, open your eyes. I'm saying wake up, don't be a sheep. I'm saying wake up, don't fall asleep. True speak, yo, the movement, volume 2, your kingdom mind, for which you are the king, yo, man, the guard towers, yo, man, the guard towers, scan the park around the dark hours, camp and park around the corner from the sound recorders, answer often is silent, but keep the talking as vibrant and screaming, stomping the violence and bleed it off with the giant, lead cut off with the foul disorder. Let art surround the proudest border, show pieces often as dying. Stand a former mountain, former snider, former mouth reporter. Land assault on the islands of panic brought to the mind. And scoff at the beast to get lost in the sea. Cause nature rejected you, now your coffin's a tree. Bought for a fee, the price of life, a sniper sight. Catching you before you fight or flight. Reaction is charged, zapped in the heart. Jumping face first from passenger cars. Traveling far is impossible to most, shouldn't have to be hard. Look after a farm, breathe the air and laugh in the yard. Peek and glare back to the stars. You should know in your mind that food and soda's designed to lose control of your mind. Move and open your mind, you should hope for the rhyme. Music opens your mind, so lose control of your mind. Keep moving forward in line, it's the time to wake up. The great jump for the blind. To wake up, to raise up, spit a rhyme. A great punch, it's in the mind, it's in the sky. Say what? It's in the mind. The master, the czar, the captain of arms, disasters of dark, magic of farce, a magnetic force, the blast of remorse, passive retorts, lashes of swords, the fastest of war, patches of scorch, land in the earth, rampant the thirst, the panic of worst, the frantic alerts, the manic disturbed, examine the high, famine the dry, the land in the sky, a giant camera reside, lamb in the fly, the factory work, battery surge, the shattering birth, the maddening hurt, answers to why, the cancers and lies, the chancellor's cries, the phantom will rise, the panther will dine, the pamper will die, they're handing the pie, the sand and the ice, the grammar defined, I'm handing the mic, a chance to reply, the dance in the dark, the man with the heart, does that require explanation? Now that your life is reaching expiration, this your final destination.
They don't think at all. That's why commercials are 30 seconds long. That is the attention span of the average American sheeple. They can't think beyond 30 seconds. That's why no American company, our business, our group plans ahead more than about 2 or 3 months.
You should listen to truth. The proof is if in the choose to limit the bullshit in the full spectrum and lose brethren. The message is a mental in the space and time. Temple the stage divine. Your greatest mind is the time to wake up. The great jump for the blind to wake up, to raise up, spit a rhyme, a great punch. It's in the mind, it's in the sky. Say what? It's in the mind. When it's admitted to your face, you're a citizen of race. Will you live within the cage, in the prison till they say, I consider it a fact we have to face. The matter's great, cause they advocate the master race, and that is they. Never unionize, do or die, because the minute that our computers fry, we're capture bait. We're tragic victims of future scholars with traffic systems that use as monitors and choose a farm over a car, over a bomb dropping, over bankruptcy, for choosing the wrong stock option. It's not stopping, they're getting to your head. Protection put the rest so they can measure you instead. See how heavy you can get, how dependency is met with an enemy success, and plenty to forget. They'll make your memory reset, eventually to death, cause history repeats. It's not nature, the same reason that sugar you eat is not flavor. We left for the throne, the messenger, the deficit tones of peasants revolt. You never could know, it's not impenetrable, not the end of the road. It's time to get in control, the mind, the head, and the soul. Yo, we haven't lost the heart, continues to survive. The beating heart, the definition of alive. The freedom marks, the men and women of the time. The rest a glimmer in the sky, the citizens with prize. It's in the mind.
They have subverted my government, destroyed it from within, and my only hope is that I can find enough good American patriots who are moral, who are good men, who understand what liberty and freedom is all about, to go in there and restore constitutional Republican government by any method that it requires, including the force of arms.
This is doomsday, no need to soothsay, no need to keep it from the masses. Disasters our masters have calculated, it's malnutrition. The faster we allow these bastards to oust our nation without decision from the citizen. Population existing within this oxy matrix. Apocalyptic prophet stated is carbon dated and perpetrated. They harvest hatred, cause they know the clock is ticking. It's ticking, speeding up the process with obnoxious vices, and our progress is a catalyst for disaster in our battleships. They had the target sighted, and our indictment is merely living and clearly breathing. Healthy living a life of dreams, no betraying that I scream. From the seas to the galaxies are shown decay. Entropy feast on our energy streams, disallowing a person to ever believe in 2012, the coming hell. Welcome to doomsday, you best believe it's apocalypse now, so drop to the ground, it's doomsday. The year is 2012, the fear and hunger dwells, it's doomsday. The apocalypse comes, is this really what the power elite profited from? Doomsday, you best believe it's apocalypse now. Will it be you that drops to the ground? Rock to the sound, the prophets abound, apocalypse now. Nobody knows, but it's really coming. The herd of stampeding cattle, can you hear them running? It's not a joke or a dream, not some smoke or a screen, not a hoax for some green or something you're told to believe. It's reality. We tried to challenge Earth and destroy human nature. Now we bow to her, the Maya calendar, the most accurate prophecy living. Ancient but so advanced, they tracked astrologies with them. No technology systems, just a culture that was one with the truth. You think Nostradamus predicted the death of nations, the fall of Rome? It's all exposed if you're wanting some proof. Just open your mind and listen to the signs and symbols designed to split you, divide and trick you. Your high officials, the highest priests and generals, they've been in full disguise, pulling the strings, doing the things you wouldn't believe. But look at the trees, the wind is blowing, let's get it going. Welcome to doomsday, you best believe it's apocalypse now, so drop to the ground, it's doomsday. The year is 2012, the fear and hunger dwells, it's doomsday. The apocalypse comes, is this really what the power elite profited from? Doomsday, you best believe it's apocalypse now. Will it be you that drops to the ground? Rock to the sound, the prophets abound, apocalypse now. Welcome to doomsday, you best believe it's apocalypse now, so drop to the ground, it's doomsday. The year is 2012, the fear and hunger dwells, it's doomsday. The apocalypse comes, is this really what the power elite profited from? Doomsday, you best believe it's apocalypse now. Will it be you that drops to the ground? Rock to the sound, the prophets abound, apocalypse now.
Now, I do have a theory. quite see that with the callings by some of the world's so-called tops, like Kissinger has said publicly, we need to reduce the population of the planet by 6.5 billion from 7 billion. How are you going to get rid of that number of people?
Welcome to Doomsday. You best believe it's apocalypse now, so drop to the ground, it's Doomsday. The year is 2012, the fear and hunger dwells. It's Doomsday, the apocalypse comes. Is this really what the power elite profited from? Doomsday, you best believe it's apocalypse now. Will it be you that drop to the ground? Rock to the sound, the prophets abound, apocalypse now.
Yes, okay, we can play games with the weather, we can do all sorts of things to allow that we will have massive flooding, and there will be people who will lose their lives because of global warming and the raising of sea levels, etc.
Yes, right.
Never let the peace go, yo. For the revolution, the Truth Speak movement. Never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. Never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go.
Welcome to the revolution. We defeated the demons completely in its peace and its freedom, and we're breathing and screaming for the future to come. Do it for us, the beauty and love, and keep it increasing. I mean, it's the way we as human beings should be living today. Decisions we made in the past should just stay in the past. Raising the glass to the victory should be practiced religiously. Actively smashing disaster before it can crash and get rid of peace. That's why I'm living on the edge, the verge of crossing a line. And often you'll find me talking to God, even though he doesn't exist. In case it's all a jest, a joke or a hoax or a dream. In case it's chosen for me, the path to take, the tunnel road or the scenic route through the trees and roots. And the nature we so easily trash today, it's how it has to stay, yo. Never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow, never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow, never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow, never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow. I'm only saying to wake up. No more slaves for the pay stub, just keep your faith up and freedom in mind. I'm only saying to wake up, stop believing the lies. Too many people are sheeping in line behind the demon's disguise. The crimes we increasingly find, they've had disease in their mind. And blind people are fine as long as they seem to be fine. It's wrong, content to live a mundane existence. Bloodstains and much pain in a crushed frame. The system never gave a fuck, they stay the same. Doesn't matter how many people in your state are slain and work for the minimal labor wage. We listen to Cheney say his mission's to liberate, but we murder more, and people still believe. I guess it is the perfect war. The serpent's forked tongue, the swords plunge into our poor lungs, and they expect us to breathe and never be free. But you better believe, never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow, never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow, never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow, never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow. I do the truth speak, music for the profane, to wake up the sheeple, cause they seem to be asleep to the obvious nature of the threat. The problem is we're probably just safer to forget, so people are scared to even prepare until they drag you to a FEMA camp and leave you in there. I'ma keep preaching peace and preach the need to cease the inclination to feed the beast, cause freedom's free. Never could you put a price on it, a piece of paper. To be honest, I'd rather write on it. It's time to fight for the cause, the pause of disasters. It's time to shift the personas of the masses. The fascists, they have us, and it's only clear the only goal is promoting fear. So whenever you feel yourself losing control, keep your mind right and keep the truth in your soul. Let's go. Never let the peace go, never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow, never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow, never let the peace go, never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow, never let the peace peace go. Never let the peace and the beauty and the freedom go. We can grow. Hey yo, the rebirth, another born again restored to flesh. Let the organs rest, let the poorest get the portions, let the horrors get abhorrent deaths. Let the forest be enormous, let the orchards be absorbent, let the fortunes get proportioned into more than sex. Let the torrents bless the florist, let the gore repent of more than just an orphan's nest with torches left with more than men. A four for men to stay the same, and a four for men to make the change. Let the wars commence, let the forest stretch and break the chains. Let's take away the power the elites possess. Freedom, liberty, no cover-ups that sneaks to catch. No suffering, no wondering what's to eat or where to sleep. Where our feet are covered and diseases met with ample resistance. And where the beach is clean, where the breeze is free, and the scenery is green, pristine, and mammals exist with other animals with some tangible bliss. My lover, my ether, my cover, my rebirth. Yeah, nature, the father, the speaker, the prophet, the teacher, the promise of rebirth. Nature, my mother, my keeper, my lover, my ether, my cover, my rebirth. Nature, the father, the speaker, the prophet, the teacher, the promise of rebirth. Truth. My lover, my ether, my cover, my rebirth. The rebirth. Awaken from danger, major players are tasting the flavors of the green earth. But the way that our savior claims to favor believers over people is deceitful when the plane hurts. The face first planted the ground like a phantom's around. And force of nature and the laws we've evolved in the forcing away. And it's wrong to abstain when there's more we can say, but we absolve to remain in the fortunate place. Y'all people hit balls at golf courses for days, it's awful and insane. I hit bombs with the song full in the brain, the raw truth in the brain, saw through to the brain. No blood to leak, just a peak. Nature at its hub, the trust we love to fucking treat like nothing but a hunk of meat. So what is beef? It's not the conflict in the streets, it's the poison destroying humans. They're all pulled to the feast. It's all foolish to me, yet we continue to stay violent. As long as they die, it's okay for me to stay silent. Nature, my mother, my keeper, my lover, my ether, my cover, my rebirth. Nature, the father, the speaker, the prophet, the teacher, the promise of rebirth. I've been attempting to quick repent, cause if I'm religious at all, it's my vision of being lifted into the thickness and the fog. Nations in the horizon, the symbols designed to rearrange a critical mind. Criminal blind, they listen and find any reason to arrest you for a citizen's crime. A crime that didn't apply to businesses, guys, whose riches define the limits in life. I sit in disguise, a costume to keep it not true. There's no way I could be something different than you thought, dude. Talk truth through the eyes of a beast. A peace that relies on the sheep, peace that relies on the leaps. And free but to die in the street or flee thinking that you'll die in the streets. Disease that nature rejected but humans never paid their respects. So I sit in the plains with the rest of the major connected, while sheep spend the days talking fake elections to pray for Lexus, a greater necklace. What I pay for breakfast just made me broke for the next couple days ahead. It's a pain when I'm faint and breathless. I'm reborn into a greater menace, focused with no fake depressions, the greatest essence.
You can't pay off a debt with a debt, so you never really purchase anything in this country, in this debt-based economy with the fiat Federal Reserve notes. All you do is take possession under a lease, and the ownership stays with the government. That's why you get a warranty when you pay off your house instead of the patent title to the property, and that's why you get a certificate of title when you think you paid for your automobile instead of the actual patent title to that property.
You make me erase the current situations, urgent to face it, the basic determination. The words are chasing, perfectly placed within the earth as your face, and it hurts, but the pain is worth it. Infinite surge of emotion emerges and hopes where surface is open. Listen, it's deserving to focus on positivity. A lot of interesting things to discover. I sink to the wondering if it's the other comforting things we take for granted. I face the planet and make advances. If fate demands it, I'd say the answer is the disease that we printed green. that paper cancer I live and breathe. On the middle ground, that thinnest line between the simple lie to the cure of eternally living blind. We're in a time of murdering and sublime with picket signs, disturbing the inner mind. I script a rhyme, a quick design from conscious, subconscious, and in the mic. A mix of life, the sickest type, down to the very reason we bleed and wish to die, and rarely season the evolution opportunity. I'm talking the unadulterated chance to advance in our community. One community, there's one for you and me. A sigh of thunder, music strings a rhyme from under human beings, and we die so fucking beautifully, and we cry, but what's it usually? Even understanding the truth of things, another family just wonders amply, suffering deeply from what could just be another sampling, 100 lives or other sides, or just a God that we trusted blind. The undefined underline, undermine, cross to find nothing by another gallon, another mountain just tumbles down as the earth as she's starting to make a move. It gets stronger, we get stronger, and we praise the moon as much as the sun, just like we should our own minds, and know the future's just an empty canvas we can show life. And so I've chosen a road of peace, and hopefully, even if it's not the only dream, I know I'll see another and be free to grow and breathe, my brother. So if she's my mother, and only we can wonder, while another group of those elites take the dreams from under our sleeves, we freeze and struggle, bleed and suffer. Please discover the freedom, it's only you.
Not important to get children to read. Children who want to read are going to read. Kids who want to learn to read are going to learn to read. Much more important to teach children to question what they read. Children should be taught to question everything. To question everything they read, everything they hear.
If anybody wants to slow down, take this life just like a ride and make it slow down. It doesn't mean it has to be something profound. It's something we can grow from, that we can slow down. Yo, if anybody wants to slow down, take this life just like a ride and make it slow down. It doesn't mean it has to be something profound. It's something we can grow from, that we can slow down. Yo, if anybody wants to slow down, take this life just like a ride and make it slow down. It doesn't mean it has to be something profound. It's something we can grow from, that we can slow down.
When you define the power elite as somebody else, I regard that as a loser script. I define the power elite as myself and my friends, and that's a winner script. And the way to accomplish things is with a winner script. I define myself as a winner, I define my programs as winnable, and I count on the stupidity of whoever seems to be in power to undo them eventually, because as I said, every conspiracy has a natural lifespan. Every conspiracy collapsed by double crosses from within or by superior cleverness by rival conspiracies. And stupidity has a definite evolutionary function. I am all for abolishing stupidity, but before it goes, while there's still a lot of it around, we should pay tribute to it.
If it were about the word of mouth, my verses sound like I'm defending against an enemy group, and I use the verses sound to step between you and me to keep a separate truth. When I call you a sheep, and yes it is true, myself I never exclude, my letters presume only upon the knowledge I've collected and used, and with that exception it proved, and I've yet to excuse the idea that I could be wrong, but I know conflict, and when it's finally solved, a little time as we pause to rebuild, and then we resume, and many your tombs exhume to remove the truth. History is scripted by as many as two energies who collectively grew from the early centuries. Knew the mystery existed and wished to be the nexus of information, and now the power structure in place is only there because of knowledge they protected. That's why they indoctrinate the peasants when they enter college age already, and now we dominate and populate and never seem to understand that eventually we're locked away. Let's not be slaves.
If the conforming are good, y'all made a hellion. With rap on mics, I burn masterfully like a slave rebellion. And I'll talk about what's what truly is, keeping music real and separate from what a movie is. In this kooky biz, I'll hawk loogies which will scar acidic, plus have the groupie bitch shooting jizz. Cause others puny kids, and I like life to bring me an adult of a girl, and I might wife her. But my listeners are listening to lesser men, so listen in to them. The music makers are but next to kin, analogous to the world that surrounds us in. A politician can't take the throne unless we count him in. And there's nothing more I'm sick of than watching people idle in time. When the thought sparks to kick up, makes you wonder why the world's in its state. Remember, this is a free country, unleash your internal debate.
What is green really? I know it must have seemed silly. Justified war cause they crushed those 3 buildings, not to mention the 4th that gets very little news, but it's news, a source of very little truth. So back to the question I asked for an explanation of facts, but the facts are in question a match. So the decimation and raps are suggested that come from another faction's aggression. I have a suggestion, relax, but I see how it must be hard to stay green, even if it becomes a stage theme. Mainstream like you recycle a couple cans and the slate's clean. This fake dream, they paint green, the same thing, saying every motherfucking verse, but the hate breeds. I say cheese, the tourist taking pictures of life, doesn't see the wicked at night, flicker a light. So make the audition a script to recite, a grade of raw fiction of lost friction, a strong vision of might. All written, a false witness you bought, listen, every penny you earn for that corporation's for displacement. A sort of hatred and the money is controlled supply, send them to war then back home to die, I know it's live. Ammunition and shrapnel and mortified, now people are homeless cause gas is up several quarters higher. But we can sorta buy it, cause we are sorta biased. We need a force alliance. Nothing's green if money's green. It's a funny scene. OS. Together we rise, regardless if we're living separate lives. I never advise, no matter the plot or clever design. To be alone is like you never will fly. Then after the shock of being led to the slaughter, you had to concoct a solution to stop the confusion, the promised illusion. Dreaming of American pride, terrorists die. It's no different from a soldier's death. So hold your breath from other countries you don't respect or don't expect to attack. We're not safe, never relax. Be prepared at any second for action. Really though, you should hear me so. Out of the cataclysm, the victims will clearly grow, but nearly broken. The spirit of the yearly chosen. New celebrity drama. We pretend to see honor, then we cleverly bomb them. Blast off into space. Cash crops to be raised to turn the black heart to a spade. And that's all for the taste. And I ask not for your patience and not for approval, but as we begin to approach on the shitty citizens coach, wishing for hope. It's our last stop. We blast flocks for the poach. Trash property, but act properly when we choke. That's another reason to pay the dues we owe. We hate to lose what we own, a major truth we ignore. Now we send our crazy youth to the war. Before it was a fight to revolt, now we shoot to the core. Born, then they tighten the bolts like a vice to the throat. Before the lightning explodes, the younger mind is a clone. Fucking blinded and owned by country pride and the soul. It's becoming violent and grown from the silence we showed with bombs. Another island controlled, environment stolen. We're pirates and pilots and villains. Inside of this mind, we kill the divine for the prizes of millions. Wake up.
God must be greater than the greatest of human weaknesses, and indeed, the greatness of human skill. The God must even transcend a most remarkable to emulate nature in its absolute splendor. How can any man or woman sin against such a greatness of mine? How can any one little carbon unit on Earth, in the backwaters of indeed the Milky Way, the boondocks, betray God Almighty? That is impossible. The height of arrogance is the height of control of those who create God in their own image.
It's the place and the space and time, the basic rhyme. Turn to the words that emerge from the matrix mind. I paid the fine, I say it's time to stay in line. Like a sheep in the street that wanders and prays a lot. The fact mongers get slain and shot. I stay afloat like what? Like cancer in your baby's throat. Like without money you're crazy broke. I doubt something, I break control. My track stronger, the days provoke. I'm changing minds, I'm outrunning my fading soul. Without nothing I made it smoke. Sound thumping, bass explodes. The waking skies blast radius. That 80s flick changing tied to a rap alias. I'm that crazy kid who doesn't care to follow, just leads all the sheep to the peace or shares the bottle. Refuse to be a witty disguise, a shitty surprise. Fame maybe gets it for a minute and 5. Blame saying the kids are breaking to it, spraying graffiti paintings to it. Maybe even praying to it and staying true with the union, the hidden demise. Meant for you and me if we don't witness the lies. Position for submission or just live to survive. Addiction turn to sickness or dying. Are the women and the children and the gentlemen trying to live in the time where the credit card didn't decline? And now your name is on the list for them to witness a crime. I sit in the fine limits till my infinite shine reaches to the peak and we are lifted and rise. So high the mind is getting physical fitness. Simple traditions designed to revisit the past, to limit our potential then enlist a dread. Either way you're sent to be the kid in the rag who gets his life taken for a vicious assassin. I confront the evil amongst the people. One deceitful discussion leads you to nothing peaceful. So we must proceed to another plane. Existence consistent with change. Witness the courage determined to listen in further positions of gain. It begins in the brain, systems of wisdom exchange. A shaman's respective connection. Expecting the pain from breakfast to exit and enter the shame. In a heaven you shredded. Human confusion, perception, ecstasis. Better relations and measured entrainment. And in your brain it better explains it. I guess the insane shit is the collective assessment. Arrangements and payments. Slave ships and basements filled with the killed and the maimed, and the fields are in flames. It's a feeling I hate. It's the same shit, different dangerous entertainment. A racist bigot statement is quick to change if he knows where I plan to stick this blade tip. I couldn't stand it yet my hatred wouldn't answer with the same grit. And now I stammer in this flame pit with some cancer in my brain and I'm dancing to the same shit. To forgive and be forgiven I need assistance. Within myself I see the distance. It seems to glisten. I reach the kitchen for another. Absorb the love for the source and cover the force with trust for the poor. Another dead, and yet what I perceive, aside from peace, is different from the timeless dream. But I am me, and I am free. It's time to see, just up ahead. We're free of burden, we see determined to fail. Well, believe it's urgent. Hospitals kill, defending disease when they're just vending machines for bottles of pills. Medicine leaves the symptoms hidden. A disposition to get rid of your inner vision. It's possible still that the doctors and the cops are for real. The phenomenal healing environment building. We fly to the ceiling and can't rise to the feeling of God. We can try, man, our chili with fries, and we could die from the silliest lies. Really, it's fine. Each one of us is archetypal, and our disciples are from Bibles or armed with rifles. So far as cry from the nature we lost. Park and ride till the car can fly. The orange horizon, large in design, and I can hardly describe it. Nobody in the heart can define it apart from the rhyme, and I'm dark and defiant, but I've chosen to be smart and to fight it. Conscious evolution and profits concocted to stop us and lock us and terrorize, cause we have the way from this dominant paradigm to forgive.
Yeah, it's not your fault. It's the fault. Yeah, if it's not your fault, your fault or your parents. It's the Jesuits, the Freemasons, the Jews, the Bilderbergers, the Council on Foreign Relations, and you got a lot of wide choice to pick who to blame.
Rich white men.
Yeah, as long as you don't have to blame yourself. That's one motive, and another motive is that we are living in very weird times. The world is changing faster and faster, which I think is due to the acceleration of information flow in the modern world. Information is increasing, and the transmission of information is going faster and faster due to internet and the whole computer revolution, which means that most people are living in a world they can't understand.
Is Dexter ill today?
Mr. Kirk, Dexter's in school.
I'm afraid he's not, Miss Fishmore.
Dexter's truancy problem is way out of hand. The Baltimore County School Board have decided to expel Dexter from the entire public school system.
Well, Mr. Kirk, I'm as upset as you to learn Dexter's truancy, but surely expulsion is not the answer.
I'm afraid expulsion is the only answer. It's the opinion of the entire staff that Dexter is criminally insane. Insane.
That boy needs therapy. Psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy.
Purely psychosomatic.
That boy needs therapy.
Lying down on the couch?
What does that mean? You're a nut. You're crazy in the coconut. What does that mean? That boy needs therapy. I'm gonna kill you. That boy needs therapy.
Granny Gazoo, let's have it, you. Now when I count 3.
That boy needs therapy.
He was white as a sheet.
And he also made false teeth.
Hey yo, I saw the setting sun in my horse's eyes. He was mortified, tortured by the scorching skies, but fortified by the short design. Of course it's God, or maybe it's the portion size, or maybe if my fortunes rise, my sword will fly. And for the night, we'll kick back and enjoy it. Peace and death, the mismatch of the void. I see the stress get ripped, scrapped, and destroyed. I mean it, yes, I just have to employ my abilities, soliloquies, rip raps, and explore the kickback to the war. Syntax to the force, and just have to ignore us. I need a shrink, man. I think I need a drink, man. I think I need some bling in my things and a ring band. Maybe on my right hand if I must for my life, man. My left hand's responsible for holding up the mic, man. I change it if I need to. Amazing just to speak to. Amazing like I need you. Hey, let us retreat to. Return to life and renew. The perfect kind of equal. Words and rhymes and beats too. The curtains rise, I see you. But then again, I never seem to make correct decisions when determining the reasons that I may connect with women. I guess it's just the nature of the thing. And it's kind of funny working like a monkey in the way that we sustain this perfect life for nothing. It's a certain kind of something. Defer to my debunking of the earth and why it's fucking pissed. Wonder why they wanna get their money, why they're rushing shit. It's the understanding that potential thunder skies are coming quick. So listen to the underlying portions of this recording. Unfortunately, I can't be of assistance. Instead, I'm waiting for my life to hand me something different. Truthspeak.org.
Frontier Psychiatrist.
Can you think of anything that talks other than a person?
You know what I mean? I'm so sick. I've watched these fucking congressional hearings and all these military guys and all the pundits seriously, the esprit de corps will be affected and we are such a moral... Excuse me, aren't y'all fucking hired killers? Shut up! You are thugs, and when we need you to go blow the fuck out of a nation of little brown people, we'll let you know. Until then... Why did the fucking military get all these more? We are the military. Is that a village of children and kids? Where's the neighbor?
Placed in a simple position, the living conditions of circus. The purpose to get rid of your instincts, but to just think the crime of the nature of humans. At least it's what they say on the tube. It's amazing and ruthless and reckless action. Blessed assassins, like the death is meant to happen, but only meant to happen if you mention past tense. The fact is pragmatic in application. They practice black magic to capture nations. They have shit to blast mass in the blacker spaces. The caskets, we act happy but can't remain this. Asthmatic, we ask the race, it's simple mathematics and calculation. The fat addicts are saturated with crap acids and fascination and plastic faces. Facts of crap added to half adjacent theories and trash crafted to makeshift series of mad claims and serious inquiries of tagged races are merely a wax strange kid, so hear me. Fear is the root of the problem, scared to evolve, so grow a fist and prepare for the brawl. What? The Masons below us, the Zionist pirates, the virus that shows up. Talking of alliance, a gold rush of science, and so what? Now entire bodies can blow up, so copy and go nuts. When your property's own plus your sovereignty's taking that $10 you're probably making is a sign that they've chose none of us. We're just the goyim, the cattle, the sheep. When sheep could clearly tackle elites and get the human spirit back on its feet. We're the proof that you can manage to be happy and free, living in this trashy retreat. Scared so you're fast in the seats, driving with gas and machines. So we're scared to pass in the streets, separated from one another, and they know they better duck and cover once discovered. I trust another as long as they trust in Mother Nature. The greater the flavor, the savor, the fucking wonder.
Well, you know, Budweiser and a whole bunch of car companies so people can be thinking about drinking and driving at the same time. Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun to watch the sporting events on American television? Drink this, drive that, fuck you. They don't care. They don't give a shit about you. And then every now and then they qualify the whole message. Drink responsibly.
We're walking toxic waste dumps. We've got to face the fact that we've turned the robotic slave drunks. The strange act of knowingly killing your body, so filling your pockets with silly commodity. No, really, it's okay. The television confirmed it. Buy this, it's on sale. Perfect. Who cares if it's cancer and some plastic wrapping? It's sad they're trapping innocence for slow death. You heard Mr. Carlin. They even tell you where to go next. Every minute of your day is mapped according to fashion, sporting events, attractions. You can barely afford the expense. More than less important is money, yet we lace our lives away so we can afford to be something. Of course it's disgusting. I trust in nothing that exposes me to poison death. Pharmaceuticals in the water, the structure collapses. It's beautiful, the destruction is suitable for the pundits, not the usual in the government. My voice is left, even if I've lost the freedom. I can tell the stories in the darkness where we talk of peace, love. That's all we need, but human nature prevents it. Manipulated human nature, descended from humans greater than any. Do the same for the penny, I do to change it and keep it. Yo, I place my feet in the space beneath the safest beast to stay retreat and slay defeat. Basic sweet greatness, we erased it, face it. In the shine of the night's moon, our lives tomb we created. Time to rearrange this typhoon. Stop being weak, complacent, cheap and wake, and not being weak and change and speak and say it, my truth. Everybody has the right to possess. The mic is my flesh, a cipher to death. Cryptic symbolism meant to strike at your head. A life in the prisoner's mind, invisible bars, so they think they're living a life in critical, harsh, literal hard minutes to scar, pitiful farce, subliminal larceny and mineral targeting, upsetting balances, challenges, how to fix it when surrounded quick is a force of epic proportions, connected to sources of intellectual sorcery. Depth in the mind, adept to the shine, the message of Christ, a clever design. Fuck religion, it's all toxic.
Alza su copa roja sobre las aguas. María no tiene tiempo, María Lando, de alzar los ojos. María de alzar los ojos, María Lando, rotos de sueño. María rotos de sueño, María Lando, de andar sufriendo. María de andar sufriendo, María Lando, solo trabaja. María solo trabaja, solo trabaja, solo trabaja.
We gather together, the butlers with the silver trays. The violinist tries to win it with his brilliant play. The gowns of women say, we're up for sin today. The men are shaved, it's time for getting laid. You think shit has changed? We're just a different way. Now we dip and sway, your spirit connects as clear as the hex that causes the mirror to stretch. So listen, they plot to keep us dancing in lust and for getting paid. We pick some hay and sift the grain and answer to nothing but the fear of our death. But as if to say, the only difference is the quickness they can dig our graves. They chip your babes and the cameras rush in and get it made. The lying bigwigs, they plan the destruction and the shift the age. The cancer speed up the quick decay. As random as luck is, we live today. They try division to keep us scared, so peeking there, they're meeting in the demon's lair. We'll die the victim while they live a lead affairs. Let's be prepared before we die in prison, meet despair. We need to care, it's not about survival, is it? So let's eat the reason our disease appears. Let's meet the seasons with the positiveness beyond the proper limit and cease the bleeding. It's like we're too close to the truth to even see it. Yo, we'd act if it's better. The mothers with their children slain. The cybernetic biometrics with their stillest frames. The proud and the biggest say, we trust we're getting paid. The pen has blades, the crimes are sick and vain. Now you think shit will change? It's just a different way. Now we pick our brains. A lyric, a sketch, a curious speck that often clears up the head. We spit and play. Rock for peace and stand in the function. A distant place where sick is great and instant hate. With panic as such as we hear it progress, but it's just insane. The only difference is the quickness they can dig our graves, they've lit the flame. The answer is fuck this, let's rip the chains. The viruses replant introductions to rip and fray. The answer is trust, you'll get the same. As handy as guns get, we live today. We try convincing, you people stare. Too freaking scared to even see a meaning there. It's time to finish, time to just receive our share, our cleaner air. Before we lie in ditches, won't even care. We speak a prayer, it's about a guy's decision. Let's see his reason for your screams and fears. Let's seek to leave this with an honest living and find the promised instance. We need to be rich. It's like we're too broke and confused to even see it.
The God excuse, the last refuge of a man with no answers and no argument. It came from God. Anything we can't describe must have come from God. Personally, folks, I believe that if your rights came from God, He would have given you the right to some food every day, and He would have given you the right to a roof over your head. God would have been looking out for you.
Yeah, I know. I use way too many metaphors. I rhyme way too much. I should make it a lot easier for you to understand, huh? Yo. I'll make it easy. I've never found a situation so quick to change. It's getting dangerous, the best around with written pages like Ezra Pound. It's amazing and instantaneous. From script to brain, it's leather bound. A different matrix, the distant ancients, they've entered now. The missing mages, the vicious pain connects to sound and mixed arrangements. Listen, they just switch the stages with fixed creations. We let it down, the formulaic is born. The corporate slave is a song. I swore the labor involved was more than getting payments. We settle proud on spending pounds and pleasures found. The better ounce, the system breakage, but war is raging and storms get formed and basic results. So many slain is too lost, too strange to exhaust. We left the crown, but it's the same as metaphor, cause history repeats. It's ridiculous to see the evermore invented for a pressure source instead of more to say for the poor, are stable and pure. Nature absorbed, every day is more amazing, they glisten. But the hatred for the interesting, the basic gets distinguished. The changes get extinguished, we may just need a savior for real. Unless inebriation appeals to teens for ages. I see the cages of locks, the keys to sweeter flavors and not disease and hatred and plots to sweep the nation to rot. Believe the pages are scripted, the dreams that shamans have witnessed beneath the rage of the victim. Between the greatest Egyptian, the freest Mason, the riches of queens and paper gets printed. Green exchange it for shit, believe in greater epiphany. See the plains, the breeze remains and cleans the stains. To rearrange, well, you can choose to go. I say use the hoe, take true control. They move as ghosts, trying to sink the fangs through your soul. Swing the blade, trying to think my way through the smoke. I use it though, it's a mental boost. And so, if you've never used it, go get a better muse and grow. I guess the cruise control, a little effort for misadventure. To suppose and assume the tomb's exposed. And if it's death, to choose it so. I'll live forever through the cold, the beautiful, the really inexcusable. And when it hits December, and that day approaches, a single day's emotion ripples waves and oceans, puts simple change in motion. I live contained but open and entertained, and soaked in the wicked strength, the potent and disengaged. The winter came, the picture frame with the same picture. Hey, I swim away, I see you on the island like I need you all the time. And I'm really quite happy I don't see you all the time.
What I love of the trees, I need to function and breathe. And an abundance of seeds that'll grow up in degrees. The hunger is free, no need to trust and believe. It's just what you see. That they won't stop till carbon's attacks. Like they don't already got all of our cash. If that's the cause for the warming, then why are they not targeting gas? Oh, because that will cause the stock market to crash. Folks, it's a monopoly, so they're constantly profiting. Cause they got us thinking it's a commodity. Even though we got the technology to act responsibly and clean our ecology. gas is not a need, it's comedy. So where's the choice to have solar power? With that, a car could be like a toy that could go for hours. But no, they're gonna drill to the oil when coal's devoured. This bag of tricks has been spoiled and going sour. Could cut down on the poisons of those encounters. So what now? Stop destroying this home of ours. The greenery could be enjoying the golden showers, and almost easily the soil could grow the flowers.
But I always think of the positivist philosopher Wittgenstein, who was once asked in a classroom situation about a certain proposition, is it the truth? And he said, well, it's certainly true enough.
I place faith in the beauty of green to keep me basically moving and free. I truly believe even movies with screens of fake settings are using the green. So I've come to the conclusion, it seems, that no matter what we do to the seas, even if tanks are coming through city streets, even if rainforests get removed, the great chorus will scream the music of weeds, growing vines, the topple buildings, and over time will stop the killing of poet's mind. Not the brain, not the trained intellectual pressure for profit gain. Intervention is catalyzed by those interested in fantasize. Quicker weapons that damage lives. Wish that heaven was standardized, so peace could be a simple method to answer cries of murder and strife. But we wouldn't listen, better to manage ties with foreign power. So our force devours, our force of cowards in perfect alignment to be a person of Christ. More important than the words we recite, disturbing the light. Cause no matter what's considered true, religion is green and certainly right. Listen.
And, you know, that's where we are with our modeling of the world and with our mathematics. It is the truest truth we know. It is true enough.
I take a trip down Mary Lane, they're very strange. I wanna get free, but the trees seem they barely change. I'm fairly sane, some would say I'm off the deep end, but longer weekends became as oft as we did. The psychotropic, in space and time, I suppose the ancients tried with higher hopes to be made divine. They tried to show with the great designs, whether describing gnosis to a model showing where your isotopes drift, or the planets changing orbits. I have noticed the panic examinations, the damage from greater sources, the cancers and wasted forests. The dying soldiers upon the crying shoulders of nature's chorus. We fly alone if we take importance and fry the globe into crime and smoke and claim its fortune. Or fame endorsements from games to orphans and slaves. I pray it's morphic, the change is ordered, but with the lame distortion I pray it's something at least knowable. Even if we never find out and we go kabloom, and if it's over soon then time out, let's think it through. Maybe it's us bringing the earth to the brink of doom. Singing a verse first, purpose to cure hurt, pure thirst, that's why I enter this word search. Work turns to me up late, babysitting some perverts. Earn purses, crazy city, some days it's gritty. Pickpockets and scam artists, and trance marching with wristwatches and plant harvest. And grand larcen and pig cops with their glands hardened, and bands charging, pissed off at the man. I wake up the same, fucking disdain. Lunges and strains, the blood in my veins cut and decay, but something remains. Yo. I wake up in the same, no wait, this place is different. The same description remains, but if it's the same place, I've shifted, I've lifted in space. Something quite different is strange, ceiling melted, sky revealing hell's drifts. Flames drip from the self stiff, listen to bells kick switch. Visions of helpless kids as a shelf grips their belts. Quick to the currency, hand it over quicker. Get your nickels and hurry please, the circuitry. Connect the concerns of peace, expecting to swim in the currents free. Existing for worth and fees, I asked her, purposefully, certainly. There's more to purchase than there is to capture in our perfect dreams. She said she agreed with me when I used to tell my fellow sleepers to wake up, but she just wants more people to spend the greenery. So I spend my greenery on trees and knowledge. A little food to keep a breathing body, a little booze to open up from reluctance. But what if none of it matters? The matter of substance seemed to lead us down a path of faster destruction. So I asked to discuss and most to shy away, content to live a life of denial up in the cyberspace. But my sudden assumptions are nothing but past remnants of punish and smash methods. So if it's true, I see a life ahead outside of death. A single satellite connects to the spider's web, and we roam as a single being together inside our heads.
even think about what you think I'm trying to say. What does this make you think about? Yo.
I listened as you told me nothing but your story, and really I want nothing but more. Or we must have assured something, I'm sure. The touch of the pure glory. Was it the cure? I wonder if you're for me.
The cure for me.
Such a reward, whoring, trust in the poor warnings. Rush to record, Maury wants to report for me. Distort the course, or we divorce in a court for me. Was it the cure for me? I wonder if you're for me. If I saw you on the other side, I would wonder why I couldn't see you on the side where my comfort lies. But the lullaby that seems to sing the same tunes, I see the things change too. But the butterfly is such a kind of wonder why. But I have to admit it, you turned around like the perfect action committed. Your eyes like so attractive, magnetic in my type. And that's the question that I try to answer. And that answer of yours, well, it wasn't the norm. It was like a truth you've never really wondered before. It's like a you, but still nothing's explored. And yet it seems to be that nothing's ignored. Hundreds of war stories under the forest mornings that flush to the source. Surely nothing is poor purely, just if the chords bore me. Trust in the chords forming, rushing for sure for me. But was it the cure for me? I listened as you told me nothing but your story, and really I want nothing but more. Or we must have assured something, I'm sure. The touch of the pure glory. Was it the cure? I wonder if you're for me. The cure for me. Lover for tort, thrusting a sword towards me for what's in the fourth story. And struggle to punish and suffer. It's such a disgusting resort. Discussing the sword, but was it the cure for me? I wonder if you're for me. I can feel I'm taking the tiniest steps, trying to find me a rest, crying for death, but try to repress it. Find a direct knife to the chest. Tried from investments exchanging, I left them with dangerous ties with pessimist agents. Emphasis ranging wide from exodus space to extraterrestrial invasions. Lies of extra sensational efforts to change the times. Left in a cage to die unless they afraid. Get plenty of blame. They'll march by in our skies, an empty parade of guys who never became the guys they meant to be safe. Alive the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the century changed it. Finally the decades are racing by me. Think it's not crazy, try me. Simple and lazy minds, we whimper in pain. We wither away the abysmal decay scene. Bilingual contained speech, nibbles away peace scenes. We need a simpler way, free of simple complaints, free of literal hate, free of symbols that hate breed. Simple and plain, see? Listen as you told me nothing but your story, and really I want nothing but more. Summer is warm morning, sun is the cure for me. Wake up, take a couple bong hits and gather my thoughts quick. Consider the dreams, sit and just breathe and listen to me. I'm picking some beats, finishing beats and written it seems. I'm just trying to get where I shifted to a different me. I realize I'm evolving similarly, a slightly swifter degree. Just like the fish in the sea, I'm swimming to freedom, seeking a different piece of me. Wishing for she to come and swim with me, cause I know the instant I need. So I lifted the rips of the dreams, rip at the seams, break through the vicious regimes, limits and fees, break through the wicked deceits. Stay true, pay dues, may you come sit in the trees with me. I listened as you told me nothing but your story, and really I want nothing but more. Or we must have assured something, I'm sure. The touch of the pure glory. Was it the cure? I wonder if you're for me. Such a reward, whoring, trust in the poor warnings. Rush to record, Maury wants to report for me. Distort the course, or we divorce in a court for me. Was it the cure for me? I wonder if you're for me. Hundreds of war stories under the forced mornings. The flush to the source, surely nothing is poor purely. Just if the courts bore me, trust in the chords forming. Rush for the shore for me, was it the cure for me? Lovers retort, thrusting the sword towards me. For what's in the fourth story and struggle to punish and suffer, it's such a disgusting resort. Disgusting the sort, but was it the cure for me? I wonder if you're for me.